The Duet is a screening tool that claims to help professional programs determine whether applicants' values and goals match those of their own. As part of the Altus Suite, together with the CASPer test and the Snapshot interview, the Duet alleges to evaluate your personal and professional fit for the programs of your choice. In today's video, we will review how the Duet works, when and how you should complete this assessment, and how you can prepare for it. Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm an admissions associate here at BeMo. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe on whatever social media channel you're watching this from now, so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. If you would like us to help you with your Duet assessment, click on the link above or below this video to schedule your free initial consultation. As a quick tip, check out the timestamps in the description of this video to navigate to specific sections of the video that you're interested in. By the way, we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions, so comment below for a chance to win. In today's video, I'll be going over all the essentials you need to know about Duet by Altus, including what is the Duet, how does the Duet work, what can you do to prepare for the Duet, when and how should you complete the Duet. There's this one thing that will dramatically increase your chance of increasing your Duet score. I'll explain towards the end, so keep watching to find out. Now let's get started. What is the Duet? The Duet is one of the three components of the Altus Suite, a multi-level assessment tool used by professional programs to screen and evaluate applicants. While the CASPer test claims to evaluate your professional skills and maturity, and the Snapshot your communication skills, the Duet is claimed to be used to evaluate whether your goals, values, and characteristics are a good fit for the programs to which you are applying. How does the Duet work? In order to assess whether you're a good fit for programs of your choice, the Duet requires program stakeholders such as deans, directors, and so forth to complete the assessment of their school or program and rank its values and priorities. This is the profile that will be used for comparing whether the applicants to this program fit the program's needs, wants, and priorities. Once you schedule your CASPer test date, you, as an applicant, will be required to complete the same assessment. To do this, you'll need to log into your Altus Suite account and choose the Duet prompt. Review the instructions carefully before you begin the assessment. The Duet has three categories: teaching and learning, mission and culture, and program features. You will first review and reflect on the program characteristics and definitions. Keep in mind that you'll be presented with 21 pairs for comparison, 6 of which are between characteristics under teaching and learning, 6 pairs between characteristics under mission and culture, 6 pairs between characteristics under program features, and 3 pairs between the main categories. For each pair of characteristics under a given category, you are to select the one that is most important to you and continue until all comparisons are complete. Please remember that you can only change the response that immediately precedes the current one. You will not be allowed to go back more than one response to change your answer. Here's some examples of the kind of characteristics you could run into. Mission and culture. Culture of diversity, integrity, and respect. Program emphasizes strong moral character, empathy, and respect with attention to cultural awareness and sensitivity, so as to empower a measurably diverse student, faculty, and patient population, versus scientific innovation. Program seeks to advance medical research and develop technologies that enrich our understanding of human diseases and how to treat them. Teaching and learning. Student-centered teaching. Program faculty employ teaching strategies that give students more autonomy over what is learned, how it is learned, and the pace of their learning. Students can provide feedback regarding the efficacy of teaching methods versus early clinical exposure enriches students' learning by incorporating clinical practices early in the curriculum, i.e. before year 3 of training. And program features. Research opportunities. Program faculty actively involve students in science and clinical research. Students are encouraged to engage in research as part of their ongoing learning enrichment versus promotion of wellness in the student body. program promotes mental and physical health among students through accessible in-person and online resources such as exercise facilities, wellness centers, workshops, and counseling. As I already mentioned, after completing the comparisons between all pairs of characteristics, you will be asked to compare the categories in pairs and select the one that is more important to you. For example, mission and culture versus program features. Program features versus teaching and learning. Research and learning versus mission and culture. Once you submit your assessment, your answers will be compared to the profiles filled out by the programs you applied to. The programs to which you are applying will then receive your automatically generated FIT score for every category the school values in its applicants, and your applicant ranking overall, i.e., your ranking of values will be compared with the program ranking, and a score will be automatically calculated. This is the score that will be used to determine how well you fit in the program of your choice. Altus Suite claims that the CASPer test and the Snapshot help programs assess the strengths of the personal and professional attributes of each applicant, while the Duet helps the programs figure out how well the applicant will fit in with their overall mission and values. Ultimately, the Altus Suite claims to assess different competencies and characteristics of each applicant, and to demonstrate how the applicant's priorities will align with the school's objectives. Just like with your CASPer score, your Duet FIT score will not be disclosed to you. The FIT score will be available only to your chosen programs. What can you do to prepare? Because the Duet is not an assessment of your knowledge or skills, it may seem like there's nothing you can do to increase the likelihood of getting a high FIT score with your program of choice. How can you really prepare for an assessment that evaluates your goals and professional priorities? But there are things you can do to try to ensure a high FIT score with the programs you want to get into the most. However, just like you can prepare for CASPer, you can prepare for the Duet. Let's review a few tips that can help you prepare to fill out your Duet assessment profile successfully. Research the schools of your choice long before you sit down to fill out the Duet. Your research into the values and priorities of your chosen schools should begin long before you fill out the Duet. Applicants to any professional schools need to determine whether their academic, personal, and professional backgrounds and goals align with their chosen programs. If you are applying to schools through MCAS, TMD, SAS, ACOMAS, or UMSAS, you are strongly encouraged to explore your schools of your choice on their official website and social media to determine what your school of choice values in their applicants. Not only will this help you prepare for the Duet, but it will also bolster your applications. Remember, your application must emphasize the qualities, experiences, and skills valued by your chosen medical schools. To do this, start by researching your school's official websites, where most schools will outline their mission and goals. For example, let's review the mission statement of the Perelman School of Medicine. Our mission is to advance knowledge and improve health through research, patient care, and the education of trainees in an inclusive culture that embraces diversity, fosters innovation, stimulates critical thinking, supports lifelong learning, and sustains our legacy of excellence. By reading their mission, you will learn that UPenn Medical School values research, scholarship, and diversity. This means that your application must demonstrate your skill, experience, and interest in these categories. Perhaps you have extensive backgrounds working as a research assistant, which you can highlight in the MCAS work and activities. Or you have a perfect GPA and MCAT score that demonstrates your dedication to academic excellence. Or maybe you have experience working in a multicultural environment, which you can discuss in your diversity secondary essay. The takeaway is this: before you even sit down to plan your application components, you must research the schools to which you want to apply. Your research will shed light on what your preferred schools value in their applicants and allow you to emphasize experience and skills that would make you a great fit for the program of your choice in your application. So how is this related to the Duet? Essentially, your research into the schools will also help you prepare to rank highly the values that your programs of choice prioritize. Remember that the Duet's FIT score alone cannot really help you get in. This is why looking into the schools long before you complete the Duet is necessary. Your application must be stellar and fitting for the schools to take notice of you. If you do the research before completing the application and filling out the Duet, then both your application and your Duet profile will demonstrate that you are a good fit for the program. Both the application and the Duet will highlight the skills, goals, and priorities that will match those of your preferred programs. The best way to learn what kind of qualities and characteristics your schools of choice value in their applicants is learning what kind of applicants these schools tend to admit. To do this, you must learn how to use the AAMC MSAR database. This online database provides you with the necessary acceptance data and statistics to help you determine whether you're a good fit for the programs you choose to apply to. While the mission statement and goal descriptions on official websites are helpful, they can often be vague or sometimes unhelpful. The MSAR database is much more helpful because it gives facts about academic, personal, and professional backgrounds of accepted applicants, which means that you can use this data to determine your own suitability for your preferred schools. In addition to providing the GPA and MCAT thresholds of each MD school, the MSAR database outlines the educational and pre-medical experiences of their matriculants. For example, if you were looking to apply to Perelman School of Medicine, MSAR could help you determine which experiences and skills to highlight in your medical school application, and eventually in your Duet. As we already learned from the school's mission statement, like most Ivy League medical schools, Perelman School of Medicine values research. MSAR's information further supports this claim by demonstrating that 99% of Perelman's most recent matriculants had research and lab experience. Moreover, while applicants are not expected to have paid clinical experience, they should strive to acquire meaningful volunteer and shadowing experiences. This means that in your application and Duet assessment, it would be wise to indicate that you value research opportunities, as well as the opportunity to work in diverse and underserved communities. Let's review another example. If you want to become a military doctor, the experiences and goals you emphasize in your medical school application and the Duet will be slightly different from those emphasized by applicants who want to become civilian doctors. Firstly, you will need to find schools that align with your goals. An obvious example of such schools in the United States is the Uniformed Services University of Health Sciences, or the USUHS. Let's review their mission statement. The mission of the Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences is to educate, train, and comprehensively prepare uniformed services health professionals, scientists, and leaders to support the military and public health systems, the national security and national defense strategies of the United States, and the readiness of our uniformed services. This medical school is specifically designed to prepare medical officers, so if this is your objective and you're a U.S. citizen, there's no better school for you. Your application and the Duet must clearly demonstrate that you value similar priorities, experiences, and skills that are valued by the USUHS. So what does this mean for your Duet? If you're applying to the USUHS, make sure to prioritize your dedication to the military's values. Additionally, you can emphasize that you value research and development of the medical sciences and desire to provide medical services to a variety of communities. As you are researching schools, keep a log of qualities, characteristics, and goals valued by each medical school you are applying to. This document will become very useful as you sit down to fill out your Duet assessment. Instead of relying on your memory or going back through your application components, this log will quickly bring back whatever objectives and attributes you should emphasize in your Duet. When and how should you complete the Duet? The Duet can be completed anytime after you log into your Altus Suite account and schedule your CASPer test date, and no later than 10 days after completing the CASPer test. The Duet assessment will take no more than 15 minutes to complete. As you already learned from this video, your preparations for the Duet will begin long before you sit down to complete it. This means that you will have done your research while you were researching which schools you want to attend and apply to. Before you sit down to fill out your Duet, all you'll need to do is pull up the log where you wrote down the professional objectives and applicant traits valued by your chosen schools. Review them carefully and keep the document open as you start filling out the Duet. Emphasize the qualities and characteristics you wrote down in your log to ensure that your evaluation results in high fit scores. Check out our blog to learn more about Duet by Altus. I've included a link in the description of this video so you can find the blog easily. If you'd like us to help you increase your Duet fit score, click on the link either above or below this video to schedule your free initial consultation. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. If you have any questions about the Duet that I didn't cover in this video, let me know in the comments section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget, we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions, so comment below for a chance to win. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time.